A wise ninja must always know what his opponent is doing.
Hey guys, this is Martin Ponder 80, and welcome back to Pokemon Crystal. So, in this episode, we're going to take on Koga. Yes, the ex-gym leader of Fuchsia City has now become the gym leader, and I actually really like this room. Wow, it's actually pretty good for 16-bit graphics. No, not 16-bit, 8-bit. Wow, I wish these were 16-bit graphics, so it would be a lot better, but too nerdy. I'm just gonna shut up and battle him.
I am Koga of the Elite Four. I live in shadows, a ninja. My intricate style will confound and destroy you. Confusion, sleep, poison. Prepare to be the victim of my sinister technique. Pokemon is not merely about brute force, you shall see soon enough.
Okay, so it's time to take on Koga, the Elite Four member. So he opens up with an Ariados, and I think I'm not using the best Pokemon against him. Crap, I should have swapped out. Crap! Why? Why did I get carried away? Well, this Ariados is a bug poison type Pokemon, meaning that it also has quite a lot of weaknesses. But sadly, which is something that you'll be seeing that his Pokemon have, is that just one of them is weak to ground, so ground type Pokemon is not so welcome here, I guess. Ariados' move, Spider Web, so you can't switch out. Yes, thank you for that critical hit. Double Team, Baton Pass, and Giga Drain. Be careful, don't let it get too many double teams, but just use something super effective on it and it'll fucking die like the bug it is. Just throw some bug repellent or something on it. Okay, so his next Pokemon is Fortress, a bug and steel type Pokemon, so he's also using another bug type that doesn't have anything to do with poison. I don't know why the heck he's using it, but whatever. It's got the moves Protect, Spikes, Swift. It's not going to do much with that Swift, but its final move can do a lot of damage to you. It is Explosion. Yes, it's Explosion. It'll hit you for like 500 damage because it halves your defense, and that's just going to be brutal against you. Spikes may end up doing a bit of damage, but not as much as you'd expect. I think he said, oh, Muck. Okay, crap. I really have to learn to read this. So his next Pokemon is Muck, a pure poison type Pokemon, who is actually weak against ground, and I should have sent out Rocky. Man, I have to start paying attention to this stuff. Man, I feel pretty stupid, but whatever. Enough of that. So he's going to be using a lot of evasion moves, like he did with his Ariados as well as his Muck. So I'm going to go for Dig, and also you have to be careful for that Acid Armor. Luckily, this Muck has no way of transferring that to a new Pokemon like Ariados. So, yeah. Okay, so he rose his defense by 4. Wow. Crap, that's just jerkish. And I like how Minimized back in the day looked like this little tiny star thing. If you have a Pokemon that knows Stomp, you can use it against it, because it'll end up doing like double damage. It'll be like 130 damage. That's actually quite a lot. I'll try to use like Screech or something. Man, this guy's really limiting my options. Oh, come on, can it at least hit? I'll see if my Iron Tail can do something against it. If not, I'll just switch out to like Frogger or something and hit it with like a special attack. Okay, yeah, I'll hit it. I'm switching to Frogger because Frogger's more of a special attacker. Plus, it's gonna hog the experience. Yeah, I'm kind of like cheap like that with the experience. Whatever. Okay, so I'm landing some hits on it. Its moves are Sludge Bomb, Acid Armor, as you saw, Minimize as well, and Toxic. Okay, so we just used Toxic, but it missed. Toxic will do, well, it'll KO you in 8 turns. That, basically. It'll end up doing more and more damage of your full HP. Like, it'll keep chipping away your HP after after 8 turns, you'll definitely go down. So that's what's pretty good about it. Thing is that I don't really like those kinds of strategic moves. And crap, does it seriously have to live with like that little HP? Basically a ninja strategy, like what he's doing here and what he'll do in, like, for example, Pokemon Stadium 2, I remember. And I think maybe the original Stadium as well, is that he'll try to raise his defenses. Well, in almost every game, Koga will attempt to raise his defenses and poison you so that you continue to miss, as well as maybe like Acid Armor, thanks to the Acid Armor. He will end up resisting any, you know, when you're lucky enough to hit him. And I'm so gonna go down if this doesn't hit. And yes, it hit! Wow, that was very nice. Very called for. I like that. Okay, so Frogger. Okay, so what is he gonna send out? Venomoth. Okay, I'm going to go with Cyclone, because Venomoth is also a bug and poison type Pokemon. This thing in yellow was just a beast. This thing in yellow is just a freaking beast. So its moves are Psychic, Gust, Supersonic, and Toxic. It won't do much damage against you. Just be careful for that Toxic. You might combine it with like Baton Pass or something. I've never had that bad luck with him, but just be careful with it. It's also got a lot of weaknesses, just like Ariados. They actually share the same weaknesses. So, you know, you might find a link between those two, and they may be the easiest for you. So, yeah. He's going to go with his Crobat. It's his final Pokemon. Crobat is a poison flying type Pokemon with the moves Double Team, Wing Attack, Quick Attack, and Toxic. I didn't know that a Crobat could learn with Quick Attack, but whatever. Just it'll start to heighten its evasiveness and most likely Toxic you. But using a Steel type Pokemon is awesome. Like Steelix is the best Pokemon that you can send out against him. Even though it can't do like ground type damage, like super effective ground type damage against the majority of his Pokemon, it can't even damage Crobat with it. But yeah, that was a lot of damage. It can't even damage a Crobat with like ground type moves, but it can resist the poison, you know. Okay, so finally somebody's using a full restore. I guess it's, yeah, I mean it's not that bad of a battle, so whatever. This thing is doing like 0 damage against me, so I have all the time in the world just to face this thing. It's probably gonna take like 3 hits in order to knock out. But hey, wow, its defense fell. Okay, so the next Iron Tail will do it. I wish its defense would have gone down before, like on the first Iron Tail, so then on the second it would have gone down, you know? It barely lived that second Iron Tail. And now all my Iron Tails are starting to miss. Again, come on, come on. Come on, I don't want to jinx it, come on. Come on, Rocky. So, yeah. It doesn't have that many weaknesses that are that, like, super exploitable, but you can still use electric and rock types, and they're not really going to be taking much damage from it. Just be careful with the Toxic. That will pretty much kill anything, you know. But okay, anything that's not a Steel type. Ha, Rocky won't. Okay.
Ha! You have proven your worth. I subjected you to everything I could muster, but my efforts failed. I must hone my skills. Go on to the next room and put your abilities to the test.
So, Koga, yeah, he wasn't an Elite Four member before, and crap, I'm poisoned, so I'll take care of that later. But let's just see who is in the next room, I guess, to see who Koga actually replaced. Because he replaced a member of the Elite Four, and let's see if it's him. Oh my god, it's him! No! I'm just kidding, it's Bruno. It's good old Bruno. So I'm gonna take on Bruno in the next episode. Martin Potter 90, out.